So what the heck is going on with Tesla stock and where could it go from here? I want to look at some numbers, share my thoughts, and get your thoughts also as well. First thing is, it's down 36% on the year, but it's up like crazy amounts this month. I find it really, really funny, to be perfectly frank, because I think it was bottoming out around 110, something of that nature. And it was interesting because I think a lot of people were looking for the $100 level, which it never reached. And then the question is this like a short squeeze or is this a fundamental play, that sort of stuff? From my point of view, I'm just looking at just numbers. I mean, I see it's trading at a PE ratio of in like the mid 50s, and for me, it appears overvalued. That's my opinion on that. And I get it, guys. Tesla bulls will tell you, oh no, no, it's definitely worth this. I'm just going on PE, just numbers. It appears overvalued to me. However, it doesn't mean that people aren't making money, right? Somebody's trading this somewhere. I'm looking at the numbers myself as well. Volumes seem to be really high on this thing. That means how many people are in this thing. So like today, the volume I'm reading at like 211 million. The average volume is like 134 million. So there's a bunch of interest in this. And then you have the implied volatility at 70%, which is meaning that people are playing options, like thinking this is going to move crazy amounts. The other question that came to my mind, and I was kind of curious, is like, is this like a short squeeze or something like that? So I'm seeing a borrow fee of 0.25, which is pretty much nil. So it doesn't appear to be to me. I'm looking at short interest at 3.37%, which is, again, not that high. Yes, shorts could be covering, but these moves seem kind of ridiculous. This is giving you us a forward P of 40, which is, again, an estimate, so who knows. For me personally, I wouldn't pay over a 20 or 30 PE. That's just my opinion on that, because I think that, again, when you look at the stock, you want to get something that the growth rates are higher than the PE. Now, I understand that people say, well, Chris, it's a 50% growth rate thing. Yes, but that's not earnings. That's your deliveries or your revenue, however you want to say it, because Elon Musk and the team are kind of vague on that, what that means, 50% growth rate. Also, too, I was looking at, these are just various price targets on Wall Street. It is all over the map. You have some people like on Guggenheim saying, hey, this is a 49% downside with a target of like $89. And then the most bullish, you have people at Baird saying, no, this is going to be $250 with an upside of like 43%, etc. So Wall Street is split on this thing. I myself, I'm fine being wrong with stuff. I'm fine being right and stuff. What you have to do in the stock market is essentially make decisions for yourself and say, okay, these are the numbers, these are my certain beliefs, etc. This is sort of why I think things would go a certain kind of way. Regarding the bull case scenario for this one is, let's say, for example, you're buying lots and lots of Tesla today. What would possibly justify it trading at a PE of, like, say, like, for example, of 100? Does that make any sense? Do you expect Tesla to go up, 100% every single year? It doesn't really make any sense. So for me, that this appears to be just basically a trade. I understand that some people think this will be based on fundamentals. It doesn't seem like that to me, but that's just my opinion. I'm just sharing you my honest opinion of this stuff, looking at numbers. So I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on this thing. I mean, I was looking at something like Bitcoin, because sometimes when things like a Tesla will be pumping, maybe Bitcoin is following, and it appears that way as well, to where for whatever reason everybody woke up in January and said, you know what, I'm just gonna like buy meme stocks and stuff, despite recession warnings and despite consumer confidence and stuff like that, because the thing that's been sort of going on in the market. And I'm just, from reading the news and looking at stuff, it seems that consumers are underwater and don't necessarily have that much money to spend. So, guys, I really get it. People who love Tesla, they say, oh, Chris, you're just too stupid. Tesla's going to, triple your money every single year. I'm still not seeing it, but I will concede, because I'm honest. I look at this stuff. Yes, if you would have bought Tesla at 110 and, you're selling today or tomorrow or whatever, or Monday, I should say, yes, that's a great trade. I don't expect it to go up by crazy amounts, but hey, who knows in the stock market? The way this market is going, Maybe this thing's going to go up to a couple $100 and then come back right back down to where it was. So I'm just putting this out there because I'm saying, yes, I can read numbers, and I want you guys also to be honest as well. If this thing, goes up another, well, whatever, 10% or whatever, and then falls 40% after that, just be honest about it. The thing is, what's going to happen though, and this is just very real on the internet, is that all the bulls will just say, oh no, just keep buying, just keep buying, keep buying. And then it'll keep going down, and then they'll just say to keep buying, and then they'll basically tell you all the time when they were right, but just kind of pretend that they were never wrong. And so I myself, I just honestly just look at the numbers for myself and tell you what the stock is doing. Yes, as a trade, it's absolutely been a fantastic trade this month, same way as at Bitcoin. But for me personally, I don't just say, oh my God, Bitcoin's pumping, I'm time to buy Bitcoin. I don't really like Bitcoin, and I don't really think Tesla's at this fair value. So that's my opinion on that. Just want to give you an honest opinion on these things. So good luck to everyone out there, and hopefully this is helpful for you. And I'll catch you next video.